Ladies and gentlemen, what's your favourite fruit? Maybe it's a banana. I always find that whenever I see a fruit bowl with lots of different fruits, apples, oranges, pears, bananas, I always find that it's the bananas that disappear first. So this must mean that bananas are very popular. I very much like bananas myself. Well, after all, bananas are so easy to eat, so it's no surprise that they're so popular. They come in a nice natural wrapper. They fit into your hand very easily. They're nice and sweet, but not too sweet. And you can, if you want to just have a quick snack that you carry around with you during the day, then you can just pick up a banana, throw it in your bag, and when you feel like it, pull it out and take a bite. And of course, bananas are also a very good source of nutrition. Now, I went on a website just now called Banana Link, and I found out some very interesting facts about bananas. There are written references of humans eating bananas that date back to 500 BC. And today, 100 billion bananas are eaten each day around the world. This makes it the most popular fruit in the whole world. And did you know that 51% of all bananas are eaten at breakfast time? So we can see that the banana is very popular. And I'm sure you all know the supermarket chain Walmart. Well, if I ask you what do you think their best-selling item is, you may say maybe it's some kind of fizzy drink, maybe it's some kind of potato crisps like Doritos, maybe it's some kind of cheap celebrity magazine. Well, no, you'd be wrong. The best-selling item in Walmart is the good old banana. Sells better than anything else. Basically, everybody goes bananas for bananas. Now, it may seem that this fruit is almost like some kind of manna that has come down from heaven. It may almost seem divine. This is almost the perfect fruit. But actually, I'm sorry to say that God hasn't had much of a role in making the modern day banana. This is because the bananas that we nowadays are largely the result of human breeding, of breeding techniques that have been used by humans down the centuries. Now, of course, there are wild banana plants that look very different to the banana that you might eat in the morning for breakfast. These wild banana plants are native to Southeast Asia, and they look very different to the traditional yellow banana that we're very used to. These bananas have very large seeds, and I don't think you'd really want to grab one and munch on it as you would a banana that you might find in your supermarket. There are many, many different types of banana. Some of them are edible, others not. And in fact, in total, there are almost 1,000 varieties. So wild bananas have seeds. So that must mean that my supermarket banana also should have a seed in it, or it should have seeds somewhere in it, doesn't it? And if you look into a banana, then you would expect to see some kind of a pip inside. Well, yes, you can actually see a little black spot, a little black speck, well, a number of little black specks inside the banana. So commercial bananas do more or less have seeds, but these seeds are no longer functional. They can't actually reproduce a banana plant. These seeds are not fertile. If you plant them, then nothing will come of it. In our supermarkets nowadays, this is what we have become accustomed to. We're very much used to buying the Cavendish banana. That is the banana that has been in our supermarkets since the 1960s. Before the 1960s, if you're old enough for your memory to reach back that far, then you may remember a very different banana that was on our supermarket shelves. This was the Gros Michel. The Gros Michel was better in a number of ways. It was a bigger banana, it was sweeter, it had a thicker skin. But sadly, Gros Michel is no longer with us. The Gros Michel did not reproduce with seeds. It reproduced by cloning. So if one banana plant suffered from a disease, then all of the other banana plants in the vicinity were vulnerable to the same disease. And this problem of infection is precisely what led to the Gros Michel's demise. It was the Panama disease that put paid to the Gros Michel. So we no longer have the Gros Michel banana. And in the 1960s, banana producers suddenly had to switch over completely. They had to change to the Cavendish variety. And this is what we're used to now. And actually now we're doing just fine with the Cavendish. For the last 50 years, we've been eating Cavendish bananas, but there is a big problem that could face us. The Cavendish is vulnerable to disease infection in a similar way to the Gros Michel. It would just take one type of fungus that mutates in the right way to attack this plant, to attack the Cavendish, and that would mean that we would no longer have the Cavendish banana that we're so fond of. And so if one Cavendish plant were infected, then we would see this infection spreading very easily to all other Cavendish plants, seeing as they're actually genetically identical. They're all clones. They don't reproduce with seeds. And the banana trade is now a worldwide phenomenon. Bananas are traded all over the world. And so it wouldn't take long for the infection to spread and all Cavendish bananas would be killed off. So ladies and gentlemen, we can see the importance of biodiversity. We can see the importance of not depending on one single species, one single variety of a plant, and of course the same goes for animals. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to give you this very somber news about our beloved banana, this news that actually if the right type of fungus develops, then we may no longer see we may no longer have the plants, the bananas that we eat at breakfast in the morning. But science is developing solutions. We're now more aware of genetics than ever before, and it looks like the Cavendish banana will still be with us for some time to come. Thank you.